I had to go for a bit of a walk. Look, Sainsbury's supermarket. Do you have Sainsbury's in America? I think, didn't Sainsbury's start off in America? I think it did. So good morning to you. I'm not sure what time it is, maybe around 11 a.m. Just been chatting with Manny from Elvis Blue, defending the king. I always have nice morning chats with Manny. I think he's fallen asleep now. So the reason I'm here, hi, who is that? Teresa. Hi Teresa, morning, hope you're well. So the reason I'm here at Sainsbury's is because my son's car broke down. The garage did a faulty repair. The repair they did went wrong. So I took it back to the garage, which is all the way over there, a place called Quick Fit. Do you have Quick Fit in America? Hi Karen. So I dropped my son's Volkswagen Golf Polo actually. It's only an old car, 2013. It actually drove quite well. So I dropped it to the garage. They're going to sort out its suspension wishbone issues. So they replaced both wishbones. But the ones they used were cheap, rubbish. Do you call it aftermarket? So it's worn out 2 tyres, which is annoying because I got to pay for the 2 tyres. So because they did the repair badly, they've ruined 2 tyres. So I guarantee you they won't pay for the tyres. Oh, Karen, did it fail? Well, it depends. You don't have to scrap a car just because it fails MOT. Sometimes you can get, mobile mechanics that work a lot cheaper and they don't charge as much, Karen. Get a second opinion before you scrap it. Right, so I've been chatting with Manny. I hope you're well this morning, Karen. So yeah, there we are, Sainsbury's, and behind me is McDonald's. So that is the main McDonald's that we use actually. There's the drive-through, but then you've got the restaurant part, which is actually very nice. That has a play area in it as well. So now what I've got to do now is work out how to get home from here. Let me just think. So I think we have to go through an underpass. I wanted to have a chat with you guys about Manny and about Lisa Marie Presley. I'm just trying to work out where I am a minute. What would be the quickest route home? Right, I think I've worked it out. Yes, I have. Okay, so I'm going the wrong way. Let's have a think. Yeah, so I've got to cross over. I'm in Weston-super-Mare, southwest UK. There's 2 ways I could go home. I could go over there over the Humpback Bridge, or I could go straight that way, which is another Humpback Bridge. It's not raining, it's been raining. So me and Manny, I've been talking about defending Elvis. So I was chatting this morning with someone. They brought up some people that we've had disagreements with, family members of Elvis. I really want people to know that the disagreements I'm having with these people, I don't hate them, there's no anger. I really want people to know that. I come with a forgiving heart, with an understanding heart. Please never think that I don't try and see both sides of the story. I do try and be understanding. I do try and see what these people went through. That these people were offered large amounts of money, yeah? They were much younger, they had families to feed. Temptation of being offered massive amounts of money. Maybe these people were a bit desperate because they had families to feed. You get it, guys? So I'm not completely one-sided. I do understand that people can make mistakes. People are human, as we keep getting reminded. And people need to pay the bills. I get it. It's never hate. When I discuss these people, it's never hate. What I do believe is these people should show regret and say sorry. I can't make them, but I do think that, okay? At the very least, let's get an apology. What I will never be okay with is when they say I have nothing to apologize for. That's the bit that doesn't make sense to me. I have nothing to apologize for. I stand by everything I've done. When they do that in 2026, to me that is a betrayal. That is unfair. You know, how would Lisa feel if the very people that betrayed her father have no regret, no remorse, refuse to apologize and still betray her father? Even now in 2026, these people still betray her father. So I just want to say, Manny, I was hoping Manny was here. Hi Manny, are you here? Because I was going to bring you up a little bit. And Manny has been a breath of fresh air, and let me explain why. Manny, are you there, my friend? Welcome to my world. Look, woo! I'm only about a mile away from home. I love walking, guys. Honestly, I absolutely love walking. So, a few things Manny and me discussed. One of the things was we need to discuss Lisa Marie more often and her side of the story. Because we talk about Elvis, what he's gone through after his death, even before his death. The betrayal of Elvis, yeah? Actually, talking about that, I have messaged the author of The Betrayal of Elvis. She has replied to me. So I'm hoping that we're going to get to speak to the author of the book, The Betrayal of Elvis, 30 Pieces of Silver. So she did reply to me. So let's see what happens. I would love it if we do a bit of a review of her book, 30 Pieces of Silver. I would love it. Oh, if she messaged us and gave us some ideas about defending Elvis and Lisa and the bloodline. Obviously, her book, Joyce Vaughan Rochelle's book, The Betrayal of Elvis. Very hard to get, but an amazing defending Elvis book. Probably the only dedicated defending Elvis book that there is. I can't think of any others. Obviously, people do defend Elvis, but that book is dedicated to defending Elvis, yeah? So let's hope she reaches out to us. So anyway, so Joyce, if you're watching, give me a shout on Facebook. We can have a chat. And thank you for replying. She does have a channel called The Betrayal of Elvis. So the author of the book 30 Pieces of Silver does have a channel called The Betrayal of Elvis. A YouTube channel. So me and Manny were talking about, why does Louis get such a hard time? Why does Louis get such a hard time defending? And I came to a conclusion. It's because it's just Louis. Obviously we have Louis Team Elvis, but Louis and my channel defending Elvis. Is anyone getting me, or have we lost signal? Alright, we might have lost signal, but I'm just going to keep going. Yeah, I think we've lost signal because no one's messaging, but it doesn't matter, I'm going to carry on. Why does Louis get... Oh no, we're good, alright. Why does Louis get such a hard time? And Manny, I said it to Manny at Elvis Blue Defending the King. Please subscribe to Manny. Remember, Manny is also an Elvis defending channel. Please know this. Manny is a defending Elvis YouTube channel. He was watching us from afar and he wanted to defend. He felt an inner calling to defend Elvis, to defend Lisa Marie. He felt that it was so unfair. Oh, thanks, Karen. So he reached out to me and now he's joined us. So we now have 2 defending Elvis channels. I'm just something to say, guys. I saw Rhonda from Presley Mania had liked one of our defending posts on our Facebook page, defending Elvis. So I like to think that Rhonda at Presley Mania supports some of the defending that we do. Maybe not all of it, but she did put a like on one of our posts on our Defending Elvis Facebook page, and the title of the post was the word shocking. The word shocking. Yes, so Karen says that Manny was sent to us. Yeah, I believe that. I think Manny believes it as well. I believe it. So thank you to Rhonda at Presley Mania. We fully support your channel. We fully support Rhonda. She is a defending Elvis channel. So here's my point, guys. Right, we're going to need to cross over at some point. You got Louis, comes from nowhere. Louis and his group, Team Elvis, comes from nowhere. Within months of doing Defending Elvis, we're being attacked by dozens and dozens of anti-defenders. We are being attacked by dozens of anti-defenders. People that are against Elvis being defended, people that fully support the very people that trashed Elvis. The people that trashed Elvis have become the new heroes, the new Elvis. These fans, these Elvis fans, have forgotten Elvis's feelings and Lisa Marie's feelings. Doesn't it boil down to that? These people have forgotten what Elvis went through before and after death, what Lisa Marie has gone through before and after death. Then the new heroes in the last 20, 30 years are the very people that trashed Elvis. People like Priscilla. They've been put on a pedestal. They're worshipped like they are the new Elvis. The world's been turned upside down. It makes no sense. Elvis would be completely shocked. Lisa would be completely shocked, knowing that these people now worship the very people that betrayed Elvis, that double-crossed him. I'm getting to a point, guys. So, me and Manny are chatting. Why are these people attacking Louis? Why do these people call Louis a bully? I'm insulted in the most vile way. All I do is defend Elvis, yeah? Actually, I can take these off. Yeah, we know how Lisa felt, because as Karen just said, she made it clear in a few interviews, didn't she? They can rot in hell, and many other things. Lisa was a defender, but she could only defend so much because she could only say so much. Do you understand that? Right, we're going to cross over. We're going to keep walking for a while, guys. We're on our way home, but we're going to do a little detour as well. So basically, why am I attacked so much? Why are the anti-defenders attacking Louis so much? Being so vile about me, my family, my movement, Team Elvis, my channel, Defending Elvis. Even now, Manny Elvis Blue and the King is being sent comments that are just not very nice. And me and Manny were chatting about it. And I think it's because I was a standalone defender. Does that make sense, guys? It's like Louis is the only defender, yeah? With his group, Team Elvis. And I really believe, I'm going to get run over in a minute. They think, get rid of Louis, get rid of defending. Do we see that? Manny, do you agree with that? Get rid of Louis, get rid of defending. Yeah, I'm going to be careful. Right, I'm crossing over. Do we agree with that, guys? Yeah. Get Louis out the way, and then the defending movement will stop. Then everything will go back to how it was before. So before Louis come along, hi Sally, before Louis come along, everybody for 30 years had been happily trashing Elvis in books, biographies, documentaries, tabloids, interviews, YouTube channels. You get it, guys? Before Louis come along and his group Team Elvis, my Elvis defenders, my movement, my Elvis defenders around the world, before Louis come along, hi Jenna, this is what they say. Everything was okay when Louis wasn't around. Louis has upset the Elvis world. Louis has caused trouble. Louis is a troublemaker. But it wasn't okay. Everything was not okay. Because Elvis had been trashed for 40 years by many people, not just family members, not just Priscilla. Of course, in books, in magazines, in tabloids. The tabloids had a feeding frenzy that was anti-Elvis. Anything, hi Jean, the tabloids were offering large amounts of money. Look at that, guys. Woo. Yeah, we upset the apple cart. The tabloids were offering large amounts of money to many people, including family, ex-girlfriends, ex-wife, to trash Elvis. It was very profitable to trash Elvis, wasn't it? There was lots of money to be made. Oh, thanks, Jean. Thanks for the coffee, Jean. Wasn't it? It was in everyone's interest to trash Elvis for money. No one cared about the reputation of Elvis. No one cared about Elvis's image being completely trashed and ruined, just so that these people could make money, so that these people could get famous. Elvis's reputation was thrown out the window, discarded. Do you get it, guys? So if we get Louis out the way, we can go back to how it was before Louis came along. This is how it feels with the anti-defenders. Let's get Louis back out the way, then it will all go back to how it was before, when we were all happily trashing Elvis and no one was saying anything. No one was speaking up. Isn't that the truth of it, guys? These people were running their YouTube channels, doing their interviews, making their books, promoting their books, selling their books. And no one was saying anything. You had a lot of people trashing Priscilla. Yeah, that's always happened. You've always had a lot of people hating on Priscilla. That's always happened. But defending Elvis is not just about Priscilla. So the very people that are against defending Elvis are anti-Priscilla. Fair enough. I'm anti-Priscilla. But to defend Elvis, you have to discuss all of the betrayal. All of the betrayal. So these people are happy. They're very happy to trash Priscilla Presley, which is what she deserves, yeah? We expose Priscilla, don't we, guys? Every day we expose Priscilla. The anti-defenders are happy. The people that are against me and my group, Team Elvis, and what we stand for, our movement, they're very happy to trash Priscilla. They'll trash Priscilla all day long. But as soon as you trash their hero, the people they support that trashed Elvis, so we're talking about family members, cousins, stepbrothers, ex-girlfriends, ex-wife, of course, and other things, as soon as you say, well, hang on a minute, it wasn't just Priscilla that trashed Elvis, it was also the other people, the other family members, the close friends, the Memphis Mafia, the people Elvis trusted, the people that worked for Elvis, the people Elvis loved, the people that Elvis looked after. As soon as you turn the tables and say, hang on, we're not just going to expose Priscilla, we're also going to expose the other people that trashed Elvis for money, for fame, then it's a different story. Oh, hi, Rosemary. So do we understand what I'm saying, guys? It's double standards. It's like, we're okay to attack Priscilla and insult her and call her names, call her really vile names. They love all that, a bit of venting going on there from Elvis fans. Elvis fans sometimes can be very cruel, can't they? But when you point the finger at their heroes, who they now treat like Elvis, and the reason they do it is because they were there, they lived the life, their family. You get it? This is the excuse. Because they live the life, they can say what they want. Do you get that, guys? Because they live the life, they can say what they want. They can trash Elvis in front of his daughter, Lisa Marie, for decades. And they should be allowed to do it because they're family. They're related. They're a stepbrother. You get it? So we get this massive backlash of anti-defenders that will only attack Priscilla. Priscilla is the enemy. When the very people they worship, family members of Elvis, trust Elvis for 30, 40 years. So then they attack Louis. The Louis guy comes along in southwest UK, sitting in his kitchen with his kids and his dog, exposing the trashers, whoever they are, even if they're family. Because my attitude is that family are more responsible because they are blood. They are relatives. The people that lived with Elvis, that grew up with him, that were close to him, that spent years with him, decades with him, worked for him, they had more reason to be loyal, more reason to not trash him, We can't just blame Priscilla. Priscilla is one of the trashers. There are many more. So let's get rid of Louis. If we get rid of Louis, things can all go back to how things were before, and we can carry on trashing Elvis, and no one will challenge us and say anything. So there is a let's get rid of Louis campaign. Do we agree with that, guys? How many of these channels have tried to shut me down? How many? We've had 16 strikes. How many channels have tried to shut me down? 16 strikes, all of them removed. They all failed. Every one of the let's get rid of Louis people failed. And the reason they failed is because I'm not doing anything wrong. I repeat, the reason they failed is because I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just defending Elvis. They call me a bully, but they are the bullies. Do we see that? They call me a bully, but they are the bullies. Why do they bully? Because they want the Trasher Club to carry on as it was before Louis came along. I repeat, they want the Trasher Club to carry on as it was before Louis came along. They're happy, I told you, they're happy to trash Priscilla, but nobody else. And it's not good enough, because Elvis deserves better, because the trashing was done in front of his daughter as well. Epic comes along and tells the world, ooh, Epic comes, is that a little worm? Let's just save this little worm. Epic comes along. Look guys, just saved a little worm. See, we just put it into the grass so it can live. So that worm will have kids, then kids, and kids. You get it? Epic comes along and shows the world the true Elvis. The man behind the legend as well as the legend. Epic has a mixture of the two. It shows the real Elvis, but it also shows how amazing he was. So this is the plan, the anti-defenders. Let's get rid of Louis. Everything will be okay. Even just recently, 2 YouTube channels, Elvis YouTube channels, have tried to shut me down, tried to put a strike on my channel. They failed. They failed. But they did do it and then failed. Let's pick up another worm, a couple more worms, guys. Saving the worms, as you do. Do you get what I'm saying to you? Even now, let's stop Louis. I'm not going to name the channels, I can't be bothered. The Trasher Club channels. Let's get Louis. If we end Louis and his group, Team Elvis, everything will go back to normal. We can carry on the trashing as before, as things have been for the last 30 to 40 years. Let's carry on. I think I've made my point. So Manny was saying to me, if Louis goes, the defending movement ends. It's not true. It's actually not true. This is what the trashers think. Get rid of Louis, and then there's no more defending Elvis. You are very wrong. Because the movement we have created has the ripple effect of the defending of Elvis and Lisa and the bloodline. Gladys, Vernon, Benjamin, Riley, Finley, Harper. You're never going to undo what we've done. We have changed everything. Mary said this to me yesterday. Hi Mary, are you there? Mary is lovely, yeah? Just so you know guys, I posted Linda's comment today on our Facebook. It's absolutely beautiful. Linda Cudden, beautiful comment. And Mary did some lovely comments. So did Karen. You won't get rid of the defending movement because the ripple effect has changed everything. The ripple effect has changed everything. It's not the same anymore, guys. Everything's changed in the Elvis world now. The cat's out the bag. All of the trashers have been exposed now. Whether they're family or not, or if it's a book or a biography or a documentary, or a magazine or a news interview, or on social media or on YouTube, the cat's out the bag now. Oh, thanks, Karen. The cat is out the bag now, guys. We know that, don't we? If I ended tomorrow, if I shut my channel down tomorrow and said, right, I'm not doing any more defending, would it change anything? The movement is secure now. The movement of Team Elvis, the defending Elvis and Lisa movement is solid. It's found its feet. Getting rid of Louis won't get rid of defending. This is the mistake the bullies are making. The mistake the bullies are making is they think that Louis is the pivotal point of defending Elvis. You are so wrong. There is a worldwide movement of Elvis defenders. And when I go, someone else will take my place. And not just one person, it'll be thousands of people. Thousands of Team Elvis around the world standing up to defend Elvis. So no, to the people out there that call me vile names, call me a bully, that have replaced the word defending Elvis with the word bully, you are the bullies. You are the bullies. And you will never stop what we do. Our movement isn't just about YouTube. Yeah, we are very united, Karen. But our movement is not just about YouTube. We have Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, X. We have so many platforms where we come together every day to defend Elvis. If my channel closed today, tomorrow I would be on Facebook doing live streams. Tomorrow I would be on Instagram doing live streams. Do you get it? There's no stopping Louis. And I know that these people are trying everything they can to stop what we do because they think if we end, the defending Elvis movement ends. You are so wrong. You are so wrong. If you think that my defending Elvis movement is just about getting rid of Louis, you are in cuckoo land. As I keep saying, the cat is out the bag. So guys, I want to stop and start. I've got a new topic about Lisa Marie. I'm going to stop and start, okay? Team Elvis, they will never get rid of defending Elvis. They will never get rid of what we represent. Ever. The cat is out the bag. We are not bullies. We are Elvis defenders, and we're very proud, and we're a massive movement. My movement is much bigger than Louis. Captain Louis. Guys, I'm going to come back in 1 minute.